The names
Nova Corp, a company aiming to build the future. Established in 1973, we started the company with our first invention, the Rollhog 1, a robot hedgehog built as a micro-transport for small items. The simplistic invention was ahead of its time. It helped companies across the country, then soon worldwide. During our development of the Rollhog 2, we discovered the advanced element that would become our signature source for power for our inventions: plasma. Since then, we've used it in all of our inventions that would help make them become one of the most advanced pieces of technology in the world. In the start of the 80s, we started to make our current most well-known invention: droids. Intelligent humanoid robots meant for human tasks, for assistance and much more. Now, in 1986, we will see realistic close-to-human droids, showing off our capabilities for our inventions. We call this Nova Corp's revision phase, where Nova Corp will push their capabilities to the limit for absolute realism. On July 17th, we created the first revision, Vehicular Testing Human 1, or VTH 1 for short, a droid built for vehicular purposes. Designed and built by the talented Edward Jones. Recently, Edward Jones revealed VTH-1 at the Orlando FTE, and it was a massive success.
Ladies and gentlemen, we, Nova Corp, present to you the Vehicular Testing Human.
People are absolutely impressed by how realistic the droid looks and behaves. People have called it sentient, which in fact it is. Thanks to Edward Jones pushing Nova Corp's advanced learning AI, we are able to simulate real human behavior for our new and revised droids. People around the world have come here to meet VTH-1 and experience the future of robotics and technology. Thanks to the respect and success of VTH-1, the future is looking bright for Nova Corporation. We are currently developing the awaited VTH-2 to further impress the world of what we can do to build the future. For now, we have VTH-1, a droid built to drive vehicles. No other purpose.
I want to break free.
My work is done for today.
Good job, VTH. Keep up the good work. I like how Nova Corp says that we created the real human behavior simulation for VTH1, yet little does the public know, that thing is alive.
What do you mean? Of course he's alive.
No. I mean, that thing is literally possessed.
Possessed? By what?
No one knows. That's why we decided to keep it a secret.
Did Dr. Jones even knew what he was doing when he was making VTH1?
He claims that it wasn't intentional at all. Like he didn't know something like that would ever happen. That's why he's making VTH2. Also, there's rumors going around by the other employees and scientists here that Edward did do it intentionally, meaning that he's starting to take his inventions way too far. I'm honestly starting to see that too. Him as a prime inventor, and soon the CEO for this company, I'm honestly concerned about the future of this company when it gets in his hands.
Alright then. Whatever that means.
You are about to come to life. VTH2. This might hurt a little.
Hello, Dr. Jones. What are your orders?
Before you say anything more, are you possessed by a soul from another planet? Just like VTH1?
Negative. I'm currently simulating human behavior to my AI systems. Exactly the way you programmed me.
What a relief. Now, let's get you ready for the Future Technology Expo. You will be the best invention of 1986 for sure. Greetings everyone. I'm Dr. Edward Jones. Back here with the impressive first revision of our droids in the revision phase, VTH 1. Back at the Nova Corp factory, we have successfully reached the peak of our AI technology. Not only with Vehicular testing Human 1, but also with our brand new Vehicular testing Human 2.
Hello, I'm...
Vehicular testing Human 2. Now, I want you to shake hands with VTH 1. Don't worry everyone, we'll get a fire extinguisher quickly.
You know what? I'm tired of hiding. Keep going.
Shut them down, now.
Nova Corp. The popular billion-dollar company that was aiming to build the future has officially been shut down by the government. After the incident at the FTE in Orlando, the government launched investigations towards Nova Corporation. And as it turns out, after interrogations against the creator of The Demon of FTE 1986, as what people have been calling VTH-2 after its strange paranormal transformation on stage, Dr. Edward Jones confirms that VTH-1 is in fact possessed. On top of that by a soul from an entirely different planet. As for VTH-2, Edward claims that it was not possessed at all when he first tested it, and did not intentionally program it to kill those 5 people at the FTE. But as a result of keeping a dark secret from the public about their first revision, and for the tragic incident with VTH-2, seeing that they would have probably had the technology to prevent it from happening, Nova Corp has been shut down, and Dr. Edward Jones, who was soon going to be the next CEO for the company, has been sentenced to prison for 15 years. As for the use of Nova Corp's plasma for other companies and tech, it has been banned for any kind of usage. And as for Nova Corp's droids, they are all currently being set for dismantling. But for VTH-1 and VTH-2 for now, they will both be transported to a government facility for interrogations about where they actually come from, and why they are here. Reporting from News 33.
I know what you're thinking. What the hell does a sophomore student from a college have to do with a crazy story about a possessed robot that's driven to save the world from another possessed robot? I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Fate? Circumstances? Out of everyone in the world, why me? I'm just your average guy from the city of Humesburg. This very night, I thought would just be like every other night. Perfectly normal, while my daily life remains unchanged. But I couldn't be more wrong. The name's Eric Samoa. Yes, like the island of Samoa. To get it out of the way, I am part Samoan, okay? But you'd be surprised to know that my nationality is actually a little more complicated than that. Anyways, it's time for my favorite part.
She's eating up the street. All your friends get the giggles when she pass.
Holy shit. No pulse. Good thing I learned CPR in high school. What was that? Hello, sir. I just saved your life. So, Are you okay? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Are you from around here? Are you a student here? Yes? No? How'd you fall in the lake? Can you remember anything? Do you speak English? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Okay, I'm very sorry. You have a good reason to be looking at me like that right now. I probably shouldn't have spoke to you like that. Though, I would appreciate if you would maybe stop looking at me like that. Do you at least have a name?
Vehicular Testing Human 1.
Come again?
I'm known as Vehicular Testing Human 1.
Well, Mr. Vehicular. Okay, no, that sounds weird. I'm not saying your name is weird. I'm just saying it sounds weird with Mr. in the beginning of it, you know? Though I never met anyone with a name like yours. Is it some spy undercover name? Are you a secret agent or something? I'm just gonna call you VTH. Is that okay? This is the very moment that has possibly changed my life forever.